Ladies and gentlemen, excellencies, after thanking Almighty God for bringing us all to Doha safe and sound, my gratitude and that of Monsignor Khaled Akache goes to the organizers of this conference, in particular to Professor Ibrahim Al-Naimi and Professor Aisha Al-Manar. I am pleased to bring to you the warm greetings and good wishes of Pope Francis, who prays for all of you and for the success of his meeting. He kindly asks you to remember him in your prayers. We are all aware of the fact that our time is marked, among others, by a feeling of unsafety at many levels: political, social, economic, and so on. We feel insecure when we travel. Not just that, we feel insecure perhaps in our very homes and cities as well. Those who have a job have the fear of losing it. Those who are unemployed are in anguish for not having a decent work to live in dignity. Pope Francis repeats often that having a work is a necessary condition for a dignified life. We also have fear about the future of our children, not only for their integration in the world of work, but also for their protection from all sorts of deviation, drugs, immorality, extremism, violence. In this context, the choice of the theme related to safety, spiritual and intellectual, is an appropriate one. Besides the main theme, there are also sub-themes that analyze the situation of insecurity and propose solutions, stressing the role of families, religious leaders, politicians, and others in ensuring a safe world in this regard. A safe world. In this regard, I am certain that you should agree with me that education is the key. Educators, then, at all places where they exercise their mission, be it at home, at school, or the places of worship, have a greater responsibility. Politicians who have the responsibility of public order and common good, in particular through the legislation of just laws, have an important role to play. The media and social networks play as well a very role to play. The media and social, they have a significant role in the life of the people, especially the youth. We all know how many, especially the youth, are attracted and recruited to become terrorists through the web and the social media. However, coming back to the theme of education of the youth, in particular to the curricula related to religion and history, there is a growing awareness that there needs to be greater attention given towards the content and the message they convey to the youth, that they be objective and respectful of the legitimate differences, ethnic, religious, linguistic, cultural. In this respect, I would like to acknowledge with appreciation the initiative of Her Majesty the King Mohammed VI to renew the curricula related to the religious education in his country, so as to be sure that the method and instruments used for the education of the youth are inspired by wisdom, moderation, and respect for the other. A brief thought before concluding. Our dialogue as believers, and indeed every endeavor of ours, should be inspired by love and truth, or better said, by truth with love, because God is at the same time love and truth. Let us ask the Almighty God to guide our steps in this conference and in our life in general, so that we remain always witnesses of his love and mercy towards every human being and every creature. I thank you for your attention.